Hey, what's up everyone, Zaytan Gaming here, back with another Division 2 build video. Well guys, today I'm bringing you guys a status effect build. Yes, a status effect build. This build works in PVE and also in PvP. I will be showing you guys both the variants, so stay tuned for that. If you want to watch it, if you don't, then yeah, bye-bye. But yeah, watch this. Trust me, this is really good. People are ignoring the status effect, okay? This is too strong. This is way too strong that you can actually know if you can build perfectly. This just does so much work. Now, you are not a damage guy, you're a support guy. What to do with the status effect? What is status effect? Well, Jimmy, status effect is a stat. We're basically ignoring it. We're going for skill damage or repair skill for healing, but status effect is the one you should be running, and I'm going to tell you how you guys can run that. First of all, the specialization I'm running is survivalist. Why survivalist? Because a bunch of stuff is really good in survivalist for running this build. First things first is the medkit. When you repair your armor, it repairs your group member's armor, which is nice. 10% protection from elites, it's kind of okay, yeah. Then same for this one, the target bonus. You know, when you put someone on status effect, your group member will gain 10% bonus damage to targets with status effect. You know, this which is pretty cool. That's multiplicative damage, if I'm not mistaken, and that's really nice. And your status effect guy, you're constantly putting the NPCs on status effect, so your team members getting 10% multiplicative damage. If that's multiplicative, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think so. Then also you get this one. When you're in cover, you gain 10% skill haste, which is pretty goddamn good, and the mighty fire grenade, which we want, because we want to see them burn. That's how I can put it perfectly. The weapon I'm using, the everlasting gaze, is a rifle. Yes. Why? Perfect perpetuation. Reason: 50% bonus, 50% status effect, damage, and duration. That's why. That's what you gotta do. Pretty much just one headshot. You don't need a kill, just one headshot, and you get 50% extra status effect damage and status effect duration. Now, we're not talking about the damage right now. We're worrying about the duration because we are using it in PvE. For PvP, the damage is nice. That damage is for PvP, but the duration is for PvE, okay? The 16-second cooldown, not too long. It's awesome. So you gotta run that. Now the secondary, you can pretty much run anything. I'm running the rifle because rifles are pretty good. Makes me do a little more damage than anything. But you can run pretty much any weapon you want to with any crazy talents, whatever. Okay, that's your choice. But you gotta have a perfect perpetuation weapon or a perpetuation weapon. You gotta have that. That's your primary. Okay, that's what you gotta run. Now for the gear pieces, for the mask, I'm using Channelite Industry. I'm using 3-piece. Why? Not for this explosive damage, for the skill haste and status effects. You gotta have as much of status effect and as much of skill haste you want to in your build. Just smack it in there, and trust me, it's gonna work. It's gonna do a lot of work. So skill tier, skill haste, status effects, skill haste. That's what you gotta do in basically every single piece of your gears. All right. So for the chest piece, I'm using Wyvern Bear, and now I'm using 2-piece. Why? Status effect, not for the skill damage, but for the status effect. Now, this could have been better. I don't have a better piece than this, but this is what I have. Status effect. I have repair skill. I would love here some skill haste. You know, skill haste, status effect, and skill haste mod. Like I said, that's what you want. So I have repair skill here, unfortunately, but yeah, I would recommend you guys to get skill haste if you can find, lucky enough, you know, if you can find that would be nice. Now the talent is Overwatch. Why? Because I'm always in cover. Why? I'm not doing any damage with my weapon, so just why not buff my team with 12% extra weapon damage, right? So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just sitting in cover, buffing my team with the damage, giving them the extra 10% damage from the survivalist specialization. So basically that's 22% damage I'm giving to my team every time. So that's nice. You gotta run that. So if you want, you can run any other talents if you want to, but I'm running Overwatch because I just want to, you know, don't feel completely useless. Actually, you're not. Without you, your team is useless in Legendary Mission. Yes, that's why this build is so important. That's why I'm making it. Come on. Okay. Now for the holster, I am running Wyvern Wear, 2-piece, of course, status effect, not the skill damage. This is actually God roll, status effect and skill haste, you can see. So that's the holster. And for the backpack, I'm running the exotic backpack. Why? I would run a golden gear. Golden gear gives you 10% status effect. I have one chest piece here, I think, to show you guys. Yeah, see, chest piece, this one is status effect, but I unfortunately don't have a better backpack of golden gear to, you know, but this one does the exact same thing. Why? Because you can see the talent 2 in the bag. Yeah, 10% status effect. So this is basically giving me 10% status effect as well. So that's why I'm using it. Plus, you get to overcharge your skills when you throw a nade. So yeah, skill haste. That's what I have, a mod. And for the gloves, I'm using another China Light Industries. Why? Because, like I said, 3Ps gives you skill haste status effect. Yeah. So skill TS status effect. I mean, skill haste status effects. That's what you want. And for the knee pads, also same skill haste status effects. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much the build. Like skill haste status effect, skill haste status effect. That's all. That's all you gotta do. And you gotta use the brand set wisely to get the extra amount of skill haste and status effect. That's pretty much it. The build, honestly, guys. Now let's talk about the skills. How good the skills will be. So you can see I'm running Jammer Pulse, cooldown 14.1 second, EMP duration 14.1 second. Yes, it's always back constantly, no cooldown, it's always back. I'm always having my jammer every time ready. I'm spamming it. That's crazy, right? In legendary missions, all those drone ladies, operators, whatever, and the healers with the boxes, the healing boxes, they stack up. They're just annoying. So you're gonna EMP them and just let the DPS guy shred them. That's where your job is. Just stay in cover, EMP, let the DPS guy kill them. That's what you gotta do, man. That's what you gotta do. You can see the radius is pretty cool, 32 meters. You can see, and it's just always constantly back. That's how you do it. And for the next, I'm running Blind of Firefly. You can see cooldown 23.3 seconds, duration 23.7. Kidding me? It's more. It's like 0.4 seconds more. So I get my Firefly back even they're blinded. That's nuts. Yeah, that's crazy. Trust me, this just works so well. So you just blind them, let the people kill them, and then use the jammer. Just jam the dogs, jam the like I said, the drone operators, the jam every single thing, the mini tanks. Just yeah, that's how you do it. Now there's another way you can run it if you want to in some situation. Let's say I'm talking about the chem launcher, which is the right form. You can run the right form here. You can see 20-second duration. So that's a lot. 20-second duration. You just use it, ensnare them for 20 seconds, and let the DPS guy kill them. You can run it this way as well. Now, for PvP, we're talking about PvP now. So for PvP, what I'm going to do, I'm going to exactly use the same thing. Might ditch Overwatch if you're solo. Probably recommend Unbreakable because extra life is nice, right? So probably recommend Unbreakable here. But I will still want you to use the Perfect Perpetuation weapon. You can go with Pyromaniac if you have one. I don't know if I have it. Yeah, I have Pyromaniac. Yeah, so you can use Pyromaniac now. Why is that? Because we are using. I mean, if you want to use the blinder, sure, go ahead, use it. You can see PvP blind duration is 9.5 seconds. If you want to use it, yeah, definitely use it. Don't hesitate. But I would recommend for the chem launcher, the fire starter. Look at the PvP damage there, 523,200. That's nuts. Look at the burn duration, 11.3 seconds. Now for PvP, the specialization you want to use it is this one. Where you go? You want to use this firewall specialization. I still haven't maxed it in this character, but whatever. You want to use this firewall, whatever. Firewall, yeah, firewall, because of the burn duration and all that. See the burn duration, it increases your burn duration. So you want to use that. And also if someone breaks your armor, catches on fire, so that's pretty cool. So you got to use that, and you just use your chem launcher, just burn people, and if you want you can use the Pyromaniac to do a crazy amount of damage as well. That's what you're gonna do. And also if you see someone out there in the far, just don't hesitate to hit a headshot. They're gonna burn for a long time. Trust me, it's just 2 taps, people, with over 1.5 million armor. It's just 2 taps, just 2 ticks. It's insane. You can use it in PvP. This really works like that. Like I said, with the chem launcher, the fire starter. Oh, that's Blind of Firefly. Yeah, see, 523,000 with 2 ticks, man. It's more than 1 million damage, but the duration will actually kick in. So that will be like a lot of ticks, like 3-4 ticks. That's insane amount of PvP damage. So if you're getting annoyed by those shield guys using rifles, or like tanky shields, like True Patriot shield builds or something like that, just fire, just use the fire starter and then give the fire on their feet, and they're gonna burn and die. Trust me, they have nowhere to run. It's funny. It's really funny to use this build, honestly. So this is the status effect build, guys. You run it in PvE on legendary missions. You also can try it in any other like lower difficulty missions. It's just 1 ticks with the fire starter. Trust me, it's just 1 ticks it. So in PVE for legendary, you should run it with the survivalist, like I said. In PvP, run it with firewall, use the chem launcher, fire starter, and yeah, that's it. The constant cooldown, guys, it's just, you can see it. Just, you can see the cooldown and blind duration. It's crazy. It's just, if you make it the way I made it, then copy pasted. I mean, it would have been even better if I had, let's say, oh, what the hell? Come on, Damien, what the hell, dude? Seriously, you just bumped into me, Mike. So if you use this repair skill, and I mean, if I had like skill haste here, I would be like less cooldown here and more duration. You just, yeah, see, that's what if I had a god roll one, then I would have less cooldown and more duration. That would be nuts. But if this just comes so good, it just works very well, guys. Just use it, please. I mean, try this one out. Trust me, you're gonna love it. So this is the status of it. I don't know, I'm not sure if there's any build videos like this out there yet, but I'm not really following anyone. But I mean, if this build is not there in YouTube, but I honestly, in my opinion, this is one of the best like status of a build, if not the best. Come on, guys, you gotta run this. You can see the cooldown. This is crazy cooldowns and duration there. So just run it this way, and you have no problem legendaries and also PvP. It's really fun to use. So try it out. Let me know in the comment section how it worked for you. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace. Have fun, guys.